Welcome to another episode of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. I gotta make sure my microphone's working. It is, yay! Tomb of Annihilation. We'll do some brief introductions and then we'll jump into the catch-up of what we did last time, and then we'll progress on with our TPK, as it is. So, I'm Vallen. I will be playing as Ulfgar Holderheck, a dwarven Valor Bard / Divine Sorcerer multiclass. And next to me is Lyssa, who will not be joining us. She typically plays Valia Bonesmasher, as well as Flippy, who's a little bird at the end. And she is a Barbar, aka Barbarian Smash. And she will be played by Kellisto today.
Thank you, Kellisto.
You're welcome.
You've been volunteered.
I called Gold.
And also playing as Kellisto is Kellisto.
Yes, Callisto was playing Callisto. Yeah, I had a lot of imagination with the making up my name.
Okay, my first.
And I am a half-elf druid.
Indeed. And down past Kellisto of Kellisto is Nerevar.
That's me. And I'll be playing as Tobias Salazar, who is a special summoner and his Eidolon Arokh Ironscale.
Indeed. And then down at the corner down there is Kashcah.
Yep, I'm Dungeon Master for this campaign.
And as you see in the beautiful artwork below us, as done by Dragon's Ed in my breakfast, we have the current crew of everybody that is here. You may notice that the one directly below me is not listed among all those that we've just discussed. That is Aelia. She is a Centaur and was previously played by Rorax, who was not able to continue on with the campaign, and now will be playing as her. And that's pretty much it. So let's open... actually, we'll keep that up while I read the quest log from last time. Episode 73. This is episode 74, by the way. Episode 73, Time to Clean Up. Tobias was put to sleep by the dust mephits that happened to be a single one with a mirror image spell upon itself. Thankfully, the group pulled him out in time and killed it. Tobias then was able to reveal a level using a lever. I typed level, I'm sorry. A lever using a black chalk piece that was dropped by it. The lever was revealed and used, which opened the square lock on the main door. We then moved on to the banquet room, which had an inviting character offering us food without speaking. The room had enchanted food that granted positive effects, and the character was a scarecrow under an illusion. Ulfgar attacked the illusioned character in his hunger, knowing it was under an illusion, revealing the scarecrow underneath. It was killed quickly, and a room search and seizure ensued.
Search and seizure
of all the foods within. A key.
It's like an episode of Law and Order. A Tomb of Annihilation. Dum dum.
A key and 2 marbles were found. The key was assumed to open the cage of the sickly Callisto duplicate in the green, and the green marble was magical, though its purpose unknown. Moving on to the next room, south, a magical mirror was found to show a lever on the wall, but couldn't be seen by anyone near the lever through 6 magical candles were also burning in front of it. Now starts episode 74.
Nope, 5 magical candles.
5 magical candles. I had double vision. So forget it for one of them.
the other wait, hang on, there was another amendment that I had to that as well, is that it's not just, there are actually 2 marbles, and the green one isn't just green, it has like a black circle on it that makes it look like an eyeball. So sorry.
Yay. All right, well, let's take this away and people can start seeing the map. Let me do a bit of a zoom in, and you can see this. Actually, can I scroll up? Yep, this was the room with the mephits in it, or the mephit in it. We have since seized the food supplies in the banquet room.
You just your way around that room, basically.
Yes, we ate our way to victory. And we are currently in this room here with the mirror on the wall and 5 candles currently lit on top, of which we know that the mirror is magical and the candles are magical, though the levers did not light up upon magical inspection, though things that are invisible usually do not show up with magical detection unless it's a true sight spell, so they could be magical still, just under an invisibility spell of sorts. It is unknown. So, Kashcah, would you mind doing a recap of that room for us?
Yeah, because there's another thing that I want to mention. So I'll just read the description over again. So a large, cracked, 6-sided mirror is mounted above a stone shelf protruding from the west wall. 5 unlit candles stand on the shelf, each made of yellow wax and covered with tiny black sigils. Scrawled on the wall above the mirror in dried blood are the words, "Piggy, piggy, piggy."
Oh yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. I forgot about that.
Yeah. There you go. And Ulfgar, I mean, it's like saying, what's the Bloody Mary or something? I can't remember. Candyman.
Candyman.
Yeah.
Tambourine Man.
No, we're not gonna do that. So Ulfgar did kind of stand in front of the mirror and looked up and read those words out loud.
It says piggy, piggy, piggy.
Yeah, that's what he did. The Candyman can. And when he did that, he noticed that poof, a lever on the south wall here appeared in the reflection. But when he kind of shuffled his way over there, like kind of looking and trying to like see where it was going to be and tried to grab it, it's not there. Although Valia can still see it in the mirror.
And he did try mending the mirror, and it was not having any part of it.
Correct.
So you said that the candles had runes on them?
They are covered with tiny black sigils.
Ew. I did not know this. Ulfgar would like to try and interpret these sigils.
How are you going to do so, sir?
With his interpretation skills of languages. He's whoa. He speaks. Hold on, I think I can just click it and it'll.
Oh, okay.
It'll say, yeah.
It is none of those languages.
Okay, yay. Anybody else want to start saying it? Ulfgar's going to say, "There's some sigils on these candles. Can anybody read them? They're not a language I'm familiar with."
Valia read. Sorry, I'm looking on her thing to see what she reads. Common, Draconian, and Dwarvish.
Nope.
Boo.
But she would say to Ulfgar, "Why don't you just light them all?"
Aren't they already lit?
Nope.
Oh, she said unlit.
Oh, this whole time I thought they were lit.
And she would go over and investigate, like, more. She'd start looking around for, like, other hidden levers and...
Okay. So, like, where is she searching?
Well, she saw him not be able to get the lever, so she's looking to see if, like, there's a hidden panel in the bookcase or, you know.
Okay. So, while she's searching that shelf, she discovers that, underneath the shelf, like, tucked kind of in the farthest corner, where kind of the shelf meets the wall. So like if this is the shelf and this is the wall, it's like right here, like in that corner. There is another candle that's kind of like jammed up into that gap. So it doesn't like fall down. It's kind of like wedged in there.
She would try to tear it out.
Yeah, I mean, she can just take a claw and like pop it, you know, because it's round. So there's a little gap at the back. And like pop the candle out of that wedged position.
And she'd place it with the other ones, and then remind Ulfgar to just light them all, see what happens.
He'd say, "All right, so maybe it's best you stand back. I can light them from this distance." He says, "Here, why don't you exit the room just in case? Or why don't you keep a good hold of me just in case things go wrong?"
Valia would be like, "Do you want me to just stand in front of you?"
No. I have to see what I'm doing. It's all right. And he'll use prestidigitation to one at a time light each of the candles, because it's actually one of the things he can do with it.
Okay.
I expected firebolt.
I thought about it, but I'm like, wait, prestidigitation says it can specifically light candles. And it works up to 10 feet, so.
Okay. Yeah, so you go along and light the 6 candles there. And
as he lights the last one, he books out of the room. Expecting it to turn into this death washing machine or something. Spikes to come in, the floor to drop. He's expecting all that. He runs out, so he might miss what you're about to say.
Okay. No, I mean there's Valia sees that actually kind of nothing changes.
Kind of looks at him and watches if something happens. With poised to run out of the room if she had to. Yeah. She's actually holding something like her warhammer just in case it makes another creature appear.
Yep. Nothing happens.
Ulfgar says, "Well, anything different in the mirror?" He's kind of hiding behind Valia at this point.
Valia go look.
No. That still seems to be as it was.
She'll turn to Ulfgar and she's like, "Well, maybe we shouldn't have lit them all. Maybe there's a pattern."
He walks over and says, "Well, still, we've got sigils on here. Maybe somebody else can read them." And he starts blowing the candles out.
Maybe one of the creatures?
One of what creatures?
One of those creepy kids in the corner.
Why don't we just try? Hey, Kellisto, can you read any of these things? Tobias, come in here. We've got some weird markings on these candles.
Are you sure it's safe to go inside?
It's as safe as ever.
That's why you ran out, right?
It's as safe as any other room in this tomb.
Why I don't feel confidence in your words.
Callisto will go in and look, and she'll be like, "Well, isn't everything in here like that other weird language? Draconic? No, not draconic.
Infernal? Oh, infernal.
She does, by the way, GM. She does speak Common, Elvish, and
what?
Sylvan.
No, sigils are not recognizable as those languages.
I'm gonna look up Aelia, see if she has anything new to add to this.
By our powers combined,
she's pretty much the same as Callisto. Tobias, do you have any new languages to add to the pool, or do I need to do the spell?
Yeah, do the spell.
Okay. So Ulfgar will say, "Well, I'm going to cast me that spell that allows me to comprehend writings and languages and such, but it'll take me 10 minutes to do it." So he sits down.
In the meantime, Valia and Callisto will basically look for hidden panels and things, and basically just touch it.
Okay. And if you're doing kind of a physical search, make an investigation check. Neither of you find anything else hidden in this room.
I would like to help them.
Okay.
Where's my... Do investigation, you say?
If you're doing like a physical search, then yeah. Oh. You don't find anything else.
It's gonna be that kind of day, huh?
Ulfgar performs a ritual dance to ken the meaning of the strange symbols, indeed. So, if they didn't learn anything new from their investigations, shall I just finish with my ritual?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Finishes with his ritual. He walks up to the candles, and because it's written, he has to touch. So he puts his fingers on them. Are they the same runes on all the candles?
Yes.
Okay, so he touches one of them and tries to understand what it says.
Yeah, the sigils say the same thing as the words above the mirror.
Of course, it's, by the beard, it says "piggy, piggy, piggy" on the darn candles. Aye.
Oh, maybe you were supposed to light them and then say the word.
all at the same time while eating some of that pig over in the other room. What you? That's.
Do you want me to go get you some?
Go. You ate some, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't eat any, so you light the candles.
This doesn't make any sense.
What has in this place?
Callisto will light the candle,
Okay.
and then she'll stand in front of the mirror by pushing Ulfgar over to the side.
All right,
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
And she'll say, "Piggy, piggy, piggy," while
like,
looking.
I didn't eat all the food. I just had some of the cakes and the beer.
So when you stand in front of the mirror saying that with all the candles lit, the reflection, if you can see past Ulfgar, the lever on the south disappears. And instead, you can see one appear on the north wall.
Valia, go try to hit that lever. And so she tries that.
So she's kind of like trying to see in the reflection, and
Was it in the reflection?
it
Or
is
is it on the wall?
No, it's in the reflection.
Oh, okay. Then I will go try to by looking in the mirror and like kind of putting my arms out.
So when you like move to the side like that, you lose like the reflection of it.
Okay. Then I will like try to put my hand through the mirror.
Wouldn't be
bonk.
the first time.
It just bumps into glass.
Rats.
Callisto will sigh and be like, "Oh, this is hard."
Ulfgar said, so far what I've tried is I've tried bending the mirror. That did nothing. It's fastened quite fast to the wall, so I can't tilt it. And the candles seem to be magical, as well as the mirror itself. But that's all I've been able to determine.
Those lever in the reflection disappeared when the lever has showed up onto the wall?
So you can only see it in the reflection at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say again this piggy, piggy, piggy.
I said I only ate cakes and beer. Maybe I dipped my finger in the veggie soup, but still. You're all good.
Yeah, nothing happens actually. You can still see in the reflection there's a lever on the north wall, but not on the south wall.
But how are we supposed to get to the lever? Like it's reflected, right? Sorry, Callisto's saying this out loud. So how are you supposed to like get to it if you can't like? She's just talking out loud.
Anybody have a mirror?
Oh, I don't think so. Does somebody have a really shiny shield?
I've got a bronze one. I don't know if it's shiny or not. That's up to the DM.
It's not especially shiny. You're not like, Jason beheading Medusa.
No, it's not shiny at all. It's made for stealth. Ulfgar would approach the mirror and see if any of the cracks in it if you could remove any of the shards of the mirror.
It is not cracked like all the way through like that.
Okay.
So no. It's a good idea.
Maybe try speaking it backwards, Ulfgar.
Yigip, yigip, yigip.
Nothing happens.
Well, saying it one way, it just shows up on the one wall. Saying it with the candles lit, it shows up on the other.
Maybe 3 unlit and 3.
Sure. Blows out 3 candles.
Callisto will say, "Piggy, piggy, pig."
Okay. In the reflection, the lever on the north wall disappears, and the lever on the south wall appears.
I feel like we're being toyed with.
Callisto will try to see if she can look at herself in the mirror and position herself so that she can kind of line up with the lever. You know what I'm trying to say?
Kind of. So like.
So like if there's like a optical illusion where it looks like she's right next to it, then she can like try to hit.
Oh, I see. Okay. That doesn't work. Sorry.
Yeah, Ulfgar did try that. Where with Valia. Ulfgar goes over to the lever that's not there, right?
So that lever is there. There are 3 candles lit.
So then he goes up to this one and where it should be in the mirror, and he tries seeing if there's a lever there.
Nope. Seems like smooth wall.
Ulfgar starts an investigation of the room as well now.
Okay.
Why not, right?
Yeah. Big bucks, no whammies. Ooh.
You just hear a mumbling.
You managed to get some smoke from one of the candles in your eyes, and your eyes are watering. And
okay, at this point, the only half of the candles are lit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You know how many different combinations there could be if we light or unlight these candles?
I'm going to blow out the rest of the candles.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say again, piggy, piggy, piggy.
Nothing happens. You can still see the lever on the south wall. In the reflection only.
Callisto will light all 6 candles again and try saying piggy, piggy.
Okay. Yep, the lever on the south wall. What was that? Oh no, that's you. The lever on the south wall in the reflection disappears, and the lever on the north wall in the reflection appears.
So Ulfgar says, "All right, Callisto, you're at the mirror, right? Here, I'll put my hand where the lever should be. What's it look like? Is my hand like floating through the lever?"
GM,
Yes, it is. Ulfgar, why don't you make a wisdom check?
Okay, I was about to say, please not intelligence, please not intelligence. Wisdom check. Natural 20.
Okay, you think you have a spell that can fix, that you could use to manipulate the lever while looking at it in the reflection.
Oh, Mage Hand.
Ah.
Okay. So he goes to the south wall. And he tries using Mage Hand while looking at the the reflection of the lever in the north wall. So he can, to angle, and he tries using Mage Hand to do it.
Yep. So you see, like, in the reflection, you see kind of your hand, like, head in that, direction, and your mage hand somehow what are you looking at when you're doing this?
Looking at the mirror.
Okay. So when you're looking at the mirror, yep, somehow your mage hand is able to grasp the lever. Which
is funny because he's, like, manipulating the mage hand, and every time he wants to go right, it goes left. And every time he wants to go up, it goes down. And he's like, oh god, this is not easy. And then he finally gets it, and he's like, whoa. And it actually grabs onto something.
Yeah, I mean, your mage hand has the lever.
Throw us the lever, Crunk.
Okay. So the nothing in the room happens.
I like how you say nothing in the room happens.
Does the Aelia sees anything?
She has been feeding Kellisto and keeping an eye on the green door.
Yeah. Callisto's gonna run out the room to check.
Okay. Yeah. The hexagon seal on the green door rolls aside, revealing a hexagonal keyhole behind it.
Ulfgar says, "Right." Well, assuming that Kellisto reports back.
Yeah, I will run back and say, "Hey, only one room left."
Ulfgar says, "Good. I don't think we should flick the other switch because I think we'll die." just being blunt. Boy, I'm telling you what, if I need to tell some of my cousins about fortifying their keeps with some of this stuff, oi.
Yeah, definitely pull the lever, Kronk. Just pull all the levers, Kronk.
Right, and find out none of it was levers, it's just a foot switch, right?
Happy man.
Alright, so let's see, we did this room here with the whirling things of death. We just got the hexagon, right? So
the triangle room we have left.
Yep, the triangle room. The triangle room is the only one left.
There we go. And then we just need triangle. Alright. Yeah. Which we really haven't explored.
It's a super fun game, B-Man.
Alright. So, come on then. Let's get this done. I don't know what we're going to end up finding, but I don't think that it's going to be fun once we open this door.
Valia is like, I'd rather be fighting something than this stupid stuff.
Ulfgar's tempted to stomp on her foot, but he will not.
I get punched in the face.
Right, you knock him clean over. He's of the same mind, though. So he'll say, right, I see. Is it a big lever?
So you see a 5 foot wide floor to ceiling glass cylinder near the back of this room. It is filled with light, the source of which is not apparent. And there is a lever inside on the floor set into a metal plate.
Right, Valia, there's a lever in there. It says pull me for a fight.
She chuckles. Like, okay.
What's the room look like upon her entering?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to it than what you've already seen.
To it
now.
And she's going to pull the lever.
So it's in a big glass cylinder.
Oh, okay. So she's going to try to break the glass cylinder.
Jeez.
Her warhammer.
So she does notice once she gets a bit closer, actually, there is a tiny triangular hole cut through the glass. It's about 5 feet above the floor.
Oh.
So I don't know if she still wants to try and break it.
No.
Does she try to fit the warhammer through that opening?
It'll fit, god damn it.
She calls back to the others and she's like, there's a hole in here to get to the lever. I think we need like a hook or something.
A hole to get to the lever?
Yeah, a hole in the glass.
Well, I could just cast my spell in there, right?
Probably. Maybe.
Ulfgar comes in. Let's see. Let's look up the spell here because I'm not really sure. Mage Hand. Let's click it. Spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range, within 30 feet. The land vanishes, or I think it's the hand vanishes if it is ever more than 30 feet away from you, or if you can cast the spell again. You use your action to control the hand to manipulate, etc. Retrieve. Okay, so he'll look through the opening and cast the hand inside there.
Okay. Yep, your hand appears inside the glass cylinder.
And he says, all right, and he'll have the hand grasp the lever. Does it grasp the lever? Is it there?
It does grasp the lever. The lever is corporeal. It is.
He looks up at Valia and says, hold on to something. As he grabs onto her leg with one of his hands. And then he
starts slapping at his arm. Let go of me.
Because this is what saved his ass last time. So he then pulls the lever.
So your mage hand goes, and cannot. The lever is too heavy to be moved.
Oh, it's more than 10 pounds. Well, I can use the mage hand to manipulate things in there. How big's this opening?
Which opening?
The triangle.
The little triangle. It is tiny.
Like tiny creature size?
It's like it's like about at the widest, it's an inch.
For those who don't know and use metrics, that's 2.5 centimeters.
Chonky lever indeed. Chonky lever needs chonky spell.
Maybe we can try to fit a rope and try to wrap it around the lever.
Maybe.
I mean, you could your rope as it is probably wouldn't fit through the hole, but you could perhaps unravel some.
Yep.
Just need a coat hanger.
Got a rapier. Does the lever need to look like it comes down or goes up?
It looks like it goes crunk like that.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
It's there's a metal plate inside the glass cylinder, and the lever is like this, and it looks like it needs to go like that.
Okay.
How big is the cylinder?
It is 5 feet in diameter.
Kellisto says, I don't have any more shapeshifting, but if you want to turn me into something... oh, no, that won't work. If we want to do a full rest, then I can come back in and try to crawl into...
How about we just...
I could turn you into a snake.
Maybe we just have to lift this cylinder.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. Why don't the two of you get on either side of the glass and try giving it a heave, see if it'll just come up.
Okay. We will try that. Strength test?
Yeah.
No, those are saves.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
And they're also bad, so this gives you a chance to roll.
You're terrible.
There we go.
So the glass is... So wait, hang on. And Ulfgar, are you participating, or are you just standing there?
He would be a detriment.
Okay. Alright. So you're trying to lift the glass up? Is that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of finger and perhaps on Valia's side some claws squeaking against the glass. But it looks like there's nowhere for the glass to go. The cylinder is floor to ceiling, and it doesn't there's not a space up above the ceiling for it to go.
You said cylinder so many times, and for some reason I'm still imagining it's a cylinder with a dome top. And I don't know why. Okay.
It's also... Alright, let me read the description again. A 5-foot wide, floor-to-ceiling glass cylinder near the back wall of this room is filled with light, the source of which is not apparent. And since then, you have found a tiny triangular hole is cut through the glass about 5 feet above the floor. Inside the cylinder, an iron lever is set into a metal plate on the floor.
Right. Is there anything triangular just laying about? We haven't found any of the triangles laying around previous to this, have we? He starts looking at the marble that he's got. He's like, nope.
Valia is like, do you want me to just try to smash it?
I'm starting to think that way. But it doesn't always work that way. I mean, last time we smashed something, what was it, like 20 things popped out of it, and half of them wanted to eat us for dinner, so... Besides, it might be holding in some kind of... Actually, hold on a second. And Ulfgar just kind of like brushes his beard a little bit with his hand until like a hair comes away.
Okay.
And then he fits it through the opening. And does anything happen to the hair?
It slowly falls down to the floor.
Okay, so it doesn't like get instantly vaporized, or...
Nope.
This isn't like a teleporter from Star Trek or something. Okay.
You see sparkles and a Vulcan appears.
Says, all right, well, at least it doesn't seem to be too violent in there. I don't know what the light's from, but... So, we could still try looping a bit of... Like,
I love how Ulfgar is just like determined not to smash.
Right.
No smashing.
We can try just looping some rope in there. I mean, we just unravel a bit, loop what we've got, and then just give it a heave. But still, that's only gonna... That's not gonna flip it all the way over.
Yeah, the other thing that you're wondering about is physics. Because if your rope goes directly, like... down, then wow, that's a lot of butts. Then it's not going to be able to loop around the lever. It's just going to kind of hang against the inside of the glass.
Well, I mean, he could use his mage hand to
I see.
tie it around it, and then could lift that up, and then he's thinking you could...
Yeah, but
But then pushing it away, I don't happen to have a tiny...
You could rig up a complex pulley system inside the... No, I don't know.
Says, let me smash it. Come on.
I have block and tackle in my bag. Hold on a second. I'm kidding. Ulfgar says, well, I will leave the decision, and he runs out of the room and then calls back in, up to you.
Ulfgar.
Goes into the doorway and Valia gets ready. And she aims at the triangle.
Okay.
With her
gonna make it fit.
Okay. Alright, make an attack roll with her warhammers. See if she's aiming at a specific spot. So she hit... Yeah, it did. So she hits it pretty squarely where she expected to, and the warhammer rebounds. Yeah, like boom, and the glass kind of reverberates a little bit. And she feels like she hit it pretty solidly, but it does not even chip. No chips, no cracks, no nothing.
Okay, Callisto laughs.
Because it does like bounce back, and Valia almost like loses her footing because she's not expecting the rebound.
Ulfgar actually kind of blurts out a ha! Do
you really want to go that I told you so route?
Valia gets annoyed and shouts back to the, all right, Dwarf, get in here and do your thing. I'm gonna go over here. Because she feels slightly useless and really, really frustrated.
Yeah, you hurt her pride.
Oh. Ulfgar
I would be pouting too.
starts giving a thorough inspection of the room at this point.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll an investigation or perception?
I sure would.
What would you like me to roll?
It depends how you're searching. Are you just standing there looking, or are you frisking the room?
He's first gonna look, and then he's gonna frisk.
Well,
Callisto
do you want to take it out to
help
dinner
him.
as well?
That's what it needs. There's a pig in the other room.
Yeah, I mean, Callisto's doing a pretty thorough investigation. Ulfgar looking around, and you don't see or find anything in this room. Let's see what your investigation. Yeah, aside from this glass cylinder and the flapping lever inside. I love that my name is now Butt Kashcah.
Butt Kashcah.
All right, Ulfgar. Maybe you need to turn me into something. Can you turn me back to myself once I get in there?
Basically, you just need to be injured a little bit.
Oh, I can injure myself.
Okay.
I'm just picturing like you turn Callisto into a moth and ramming speed against the glass. You know,
Instead, flies to Valia's torch.
Lamp, brother.
It's so beautiful.
I mean, if we want to wait and take a sleep, I can do it myself.
Well, it's the same way. I mean, I've got a spell. You have to use your abilities. So it's 6 to 1, half dozen the other. He says, what do you want to be?
Something that will look like a bug in an inch.
Okay, while they're discussing what kind of bug Kellisto want to become, I'm going to go up to the cylinder.
Okay.
And warning, sword abuse. I'm going to
Thanks for the warning.
as always, and I'm going to lightly tap the glass to see if this makes any particular sound.
It makes a clink clink sound. In fact, I could probably well, no, I could, because the glass looks pretty thick. And looking at the hole inside it, yeah, except much deeper because the glass looks like it's like 2 inches thick. You can stop now, percussion. Thanks.
I'll just keep tinging. Ting, 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 ting.
So you wedging the sword in the triangular hole, or what?
No. I just wanted to see if this respond to the vibration.
Ulfgar says, seeing Tobias walking over there, he says, I could try and see if it's magic, but I mean, I don't know that that'll help us one way or t'other. So, Callisto, how about a fly?
Sure.
Okay. Poof, you're a fly.
Yeah, you can do that?
It's a beast. I thought
Okay,
insects counted as beasts.
Sure.
So.
I will fly through the...
Okay. Yeah, you can fit through the little triangular hole.
And Ulfgar's kind of got his finger through the hole, like making a pinching motion against the wall.
Wait, the glass is 2 inches thick.
Oh, so are his fingers. Never mind.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think this through very well.
Ulfgar's gonna squish you.
I'll just run myself into the wall.
Ramming speed.
Yep. like a regular fly.
Ulfgar's like, this isn't working.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, does that flies do that to themselves all the time, thinking that they can get out of windows, and it never actually kills them.
does eventually, or something
So-
does eventually.
Could you get chatter through the opening?
Just impale yourself.
Right? Were you able to get chatter through the opening?
I mean, it's... wait, what kind of sword is chatter again? They starve eventually, exactly.
It's either a short sword or a long
Aren't
sword.
Something has to give up. Either it will be Kellisto or the glass.
Ulfgar put its rapier through. It's an adamantine rapier.
Okay. You could
Well,
probably
try to, well, not impale, but hurt myself on.
Okay.
Ever fly by and he's like,
fly at the end of it full force and impale yourself on it. To the point where your little partial hit point as a fly is removed and you poof back to Callisto.
Yeah, by the way,
Alright.
just in case,
There's a rapier poking you in the back.
for continuity's
It's like-
sake, if for some reason flies don't count as a beast,
Hey,
then
Sue.
we would have turned her into a snake and she could have gotten in and done the same thing. So,
I'd like to think that.
Or a
would-
Still
slug.
impaled myself.
a slug. you make yourself into 2 slugs.
Alright, so you are now Callisto inside this glass cylinder. It's a bit cramped in here, but yes, you are.
I will try to pull the.
This place is full of lovers.
Okay. So you pull the lever, and it's a bit heavier because this one is iron, but it does move when you pull the lever. Yeah. And I imagine
finishes.
Aelia is keeping an eye out for.
Valia, check the door.
Valia will run down and check the door.
Okay. So Valia, can see that the triangular seal on the door slides aside, and now all
Oops.
5 key holes are revealed. And at the same time, so maybe I don't know how far Valia would go. This is kind of gonna get
Yeah, that's
important, like where she's at. All right. And Aelia is there still?
She's down there. She was feeding sickly Callisto in the cage.
Okay. So Valia hears, she's standing there kind of looking at the door, and she hears some cackling from, like over kind of towards the cauldron, and watches as, oh, no, not that. 3, hang on, I will show you,
We've got company.
damn it, hang on, I have to find the handout. Oh, I've got the thing right here. Hello.
Oh boy.
3 creatures that look like this
Oh.
appear kind of around the cauldron area.
The triplets of Belleville.
Actually, this one, I'm gonna put this one right there.
It's an actual night hag.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 3 of them, and I'm trying to see if this. So Aelia might notice that this one here has tarnished gold coins covering her eyes. This one here has an unusual necklace. Looks like it's made of small teeth. And this one here has a squirming leather sack sewn over her head. Yeah, and we should roll initiatives.
Oh crap.
Like right now.
Oh crap. Does Valia say anything upon the appearance of these characters, by the way?
She would yell at you guys to hurry up and get out here.
Oh, nice, nice initiative there. Valia. That's awesome. Okay, let me
scroll
do this.
Ulfgar, initiative.
That's
Aelia.
her.
Aelia.
These guys are getting
Come on.
individual initiatives. Boop. did I do? Oh, one of them's got... Two of them have got fairly crappy.
Oh, they each have their own initiative. Oh, no.
They sure do.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
We're so screwed. Oh, man. All right. Well, actually, we'll be able to keep track of them a little bit better on the side there. Let's shrink this a bit. Put this up here. And we'll do a little scrolly. Okay. I think that's everybody.
And you might hear from the corner, there's some kind of like, from this corner over here, there's some small kind of whimpers, and the pile of haberdashery, like the rags and bits of cloth and whatnot, get like pulled in tighter. And yeah, they're not too happy about it. Look at all these flapping turns, Jesus.
This might take a while.
Yeah, for sure. Well, first up is Aelia.
So these three appear. One of them's got a sack on her head, a squirming sack sewn on her head.
Leather bag sewn over her head.
This one's got gold coins for eyes.
Correct.
Or tarnished gold coins for eyes.
Correct.
And this one here has a toothy necklace.
A toothy necklace. Yep.
Okay. So what happens with sickly Kellisto?
What do you mean?
Well, Aelia's feeding her. I would assume that
she
sickly
shrinks
Kellisto,
like as far into the cell as she can,
okay,
and pulls the blanket tight and says, "Oh no, oh no."
I don't think I would know Aelia to back off from this kind of stuff. So, Spirit Guardians being a concentration spell and her being the only one up front. Crap. This isn't going to end well. Oh no. All right. I don't think she can charge. She's like, what, 10 feet away from the farthest one? I don't think she'd circle. I mean, I suppose she could. What does it say for her charge? Move at least 20 feet straight toward a target and hit it with a melee weapon. I suppose she could go 10 feet down and then 20 feet diagonal to charge. Oh, she can move 40. Okay. I have a feeling that's what she's going to do. She's going to she's going to do a roundabout charge on probably. She's going to start backing up. Let's see if I can figure out how far she's going to go back. About 15 feet and then back forward 20. Yeah, that works. Does that make sense? So she's going to move over here. Actually, back here. And then she's going to charge straight in, the one with the bag on her head.
Okay. So she kind of backs up to...
Yep. So upon them coming in, she backs up, and then she just leans in and does a charge.
Okay.
Because she's not going to let Kellisto get taken by these three, and yeah. So with her charge... There we go. She's also going to try and do... Excuse me. And she currently still has her shield going on, so she is not doing it two-handed. She's just going regular.
Okay.
And I think increase your reach. No. Posture of disarming. Are they carrying any weapons?
They are not carrying weapons.
Okay.
They have, they each have kind of a bag hanging. Actually, let me read a little further description. They each have a bag hanging from, like a belt, you know. And there's some of them. Well, they also have kind of pouches at least 2 of them have pouches.
But they're not holding any of these.
They're not holding anything, no.
Okay.
They just have like on their hands. Is that pictured? Yeah, like the nails on their hands are vicious looking.
Okay. Then I think that's just martial adapt repose trip attack. So commander strike. I guess she's just going to attack normal with her charge. So where's her? Sorry, it's taking so long to get this spear one-handed. Does 20 hit?
20 does hit. Yes.
Okay, if you're gonna say no, then I was really gonna start shitting myself. So what was it? Roll the weapons damage dice twice and add them together. So first I'll do this, and then the damage die is an extra 1d8. So let me do that. So she does 21 piercing damage from her charge.
Okay.
And then she's going to action surge.
Okay.
And take another attack. And I don't need to ask if 20 hits. And she does 14 piercing.
Okay.
I don't think...
What's she hitting with?
Her spear.
Her spear is...
Her spear is
regular
spear.
Okay. She doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as she would expect from solid hits like this.
Okay. Yeah, she chose the adamantine armor to negate critical hits. I don't think... Because that's all riposte and attack. Riposte misses you with the magic. Use reaction, expel superior die. Okay. Okay. And that's all she's doing. Her action surge is spent. I don't think... Yeah, I think that's it.
And actually it is the hag who she was hitting. It is her turn next. And she is going to retort with... Oh, hang on. Let me... one sec. Let me look one thing up. Sorry. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Not that. Oh, I know what she's gonna do.
Nuke.
So she kind of cackles and says, "She hit me! Can you believe that?" And she's saying this to her sister. "She hit me!" And she casts a spell on Aelia, and Aelia needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. That's her bonus point, so let's hope. 20.
Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Yep.
Was it a spell attack?
No.
Okay.
Is there anything else that she wants to do? Any bonus actions? Let me look one more thing up quickly.
Mm-hmm.
One moment.
Chivalrous witch, a knight hag.
That's awesome. I don't think this is.
You know, how come nobody ever runs into day hags? I mean,
oh, there
Hansel and Gretel did. They did.
No, that's still an action. Okay. All right. I think.
Afternoon hags, right? Tea time hags.
Second breakfast hags.
Yeah, I think that's all she's gonna do for now, actually, because I think the rest of her stuff is a full action. Okay.
Morning hags. And the more vicious type, Monday morning hags.
Ooh,
they're the worst. Alright, next it is Tinder's turn.
Tinder. What you doing, Tinder?
What is she doing? Oh.
Time for breakfast.
Time for fire breath. Okay, she. It's very tempting, but I will provoke attack of opportunity that way.
Wait, what's that?
How high is Dex? How high is Dex for Aelia?
How high is her dex?
Yeah.
She's fairly nimble, I think. Oops, that's Ulfgar. Yeah, she's fairly nimble. But she doesn't have many hit points. She did not level with the rest of us.
Perhaps you should aim slightly to the right.
You don't have to hit all 3, okay? Just hit 2. It'll be good.
Let me check what else I could do.
I have a very strong feeling that Aelia is not going to survive this battle. Unless she gets some help. Stat. Drink a cauldron of coffee each morning.
Yeah, and they're snorting coffee powder. Okay, back to the battle. Battle. Okay, I think there is disposable, so what gives? She moves next to the Arokh, and she'll be unleashing breath of acid in this general direction.
Okay, first she's gonna get an attack of opportunity from this hag here.
700 damage.
She claws at Tinder as Tinder moves.
Oof.
Oof, that hits. 54.
Pretty good for a night hag with coins for eyes, eh?
Yeah, in the response there will be breath of acid and coming in this direction, just trying not to hit Aelia.
Okay. Are you doing a line or a cone?
I think it will be a line.
Okay.
Because they are in range anyway.
Okay. So they get dex saves?
Yeah, they get the dex save for half damage.
Okay.
Right. Where is it? Breath weapon.
Well, that one failed. So that was this one. The next. So that was this one. And last one. Other side of the cauldron. Yeah, this one.
So the closest one failed. Took most of the damage. The other 2 got splattered with side acid.
Yep, okay. So she takes 36. And the others take less than.
Cold-plated cucumbers.
Okay. Is Tinder staying where she's at?
Yeah, she'll be saying where she's at.
Okay. And Valia.
Valia will move. Here. Actually, here. Attack. How does she? Can she just start raging?
Yeah. It takes a bonus action for her to rage, so she only gets 2 attacks.
So then she'll use her Warhammer.
That hits.
Smacky smack.
Okay.
And that's a magic Warhammer.
It is?
It is.
What does that mean?
It means it does magic damage, even though it says bludgeoning.
Okay. And then she gets another one, right?
Yep, she does.
The only reason I know that is because it has a special like area slam attack thing as well.
That one misses.
Okay.
Okay. And then Kellisto. Robes are magical, so they
based
don't
on the
do
glass at Ulfgar. Let me out!
It says, I'm casting, just hold still!
And does...
It's not easy to cast through a tiny hole!
Alright, so Ulfgar, you...
I cast Polymorph on her and turn her into Triceratops. No, into a fly.
Oh, I feel like... Okay. Alright.
And then he immediately would move out. I'm assuming she was holding her action to get out of there, but I don't know that she can hold a move action.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
You can hold your action, but not your movement.
Okay. Can I? There we go. Here. And then here. And he can only go 25. So I guess he's going down to this spot here.
That door. Okay. In front of that door.
Which is probably just fine. He's going to try doing something. He could probably do inspiration. That's what he's going to do. He's going to sound the alert and give inspiration to Aelia.
Okay. Nice.
Where's my inspiration? There it is. Boop. And just for my own reference, I'm going to do the TLDR. There we go. And that is as much as he can do. I got to use up the other spell. Oof. 2 big spells. Poof, poof. How tall is this room?
Always with the questions.
Specifically on the, like, down here.
Hang on 1 second. I know it was in there. 20-foot high vaulted ceiling.
Thank you.
So this area is like 10 feet below where you're standing, and the ceiling is like 10 feet above, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you not going to turn those into metric?
Excuse me. What's that?
You're not going to turn those into metric?
Nope. I gave one
It's the
people
smarty
some
pants.
measurement to work by.
It's like you only get 1 metric conversion per session.
Yep.
That's it.
I have to do a long rest before I can do another one.
Okie So that's the end of your turn, right?
That is.
Let me check one thing quickly. Okay. So this lady here is gonna move here. And she is gonna cast. She is casting. Oh, they don't have it in the spell list, which is dumb.
Go ahead.
She's casting a spell.
Oh.
And it is affecting the area in front of her in a line for 100 feet long, 5 feet wide.
Shit.
And she's going in this direction.
So I'm assuming that Ulfgar being up on the balcony.
I feel like I'm playing Connect 4. This is fun.
I'm assuming that Ulfgar being up on the balcony, she's not aiming it up. She's keeping it straight.
That is correct.
Is she also probably going to hit her?
Probably going to hit, what, this lady?
Callisto?
That's what I was kind of... Yeah, she's kind of going to aim it like a little bit, because she doesn't want to hit her fellow hag, right? Like,
Right.
Who is right there. So she's going to aim it slightly kind of to the left of Valia and Aelia. So yeah, she's going to aim it right down kind of that line there. So, like, right down.
By the way, Callisto, I'm a bad spellcaster. I realized polymorph is a concentration spell. All he had to do was stop thinking about it.
It was way more fun impaling yourself on a rapier as a
It was so much more fun the other way, though.
So her hands start to crackle as she kind of like raises them up above her head, and she's like chanting wildly, and between her hands, like the crackle from between her hands forms this like ball of lightning, and then it shoots off in that direction. So I need Valia, Aelia, Callisto, Fake Callisto, sorry, what was it? Fake Callisto?
Faux Callisto.
Faux Callisto. And Arokh to make dexterity saving throws, please. Faux Listo.
Okay, there goes Arokh. Oh, damn it.
Shit.
So should I use real Callisto's one to do?
She doesn't have the same kind of stats that you do. Do you want me? I don't know.
I can do it. I can just roll it. What do you want me to roll?
Hang on one sec. Let me. Where is it? You want to just roll a d20 for now, and we'll see like how much I need to look it up, because if you roll a 1, it's gonna make the answer really easy. Okay. Oh, hang on. That's gonna be close. If she gets a bonus. Wait, hang on. Where's the DC? God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I need to see if she gets a bonus. Oof. Hang on, one sec. Oh, you know what? I might be like unwittingly making this more complicated, because there may be stats in here for her. Aha, there are. She doesn't get a bonus. Okay. And she has very few hit points. Alright, so let's see, what have we got? Did you roll Alias?
I did. It was a 12.
Okay.
Oh, wait. But she can add a d8 to that, which she's going to right now.
Oh, because she has...
Inspiration, which makes it 16. I don't know if that's enough still, but it's better than the 12 she had.
16 is enough.
Oh.
So she takes half this damage that I'm about to roll here.
Oh.
This damage right here.
She stole my die, but hey, she's taken half as much death damage as before. Oh. What kind of what
so
kind
it's
of rage?
lightning.
Lightning.
A bolt of lightning streaks from between her hands and hits everybody in that row. Faux Listo.
Oh, good. We don't have to worry about her anymore.
That was awkward to begin with.
Yeah.
So Aelia takes 13 lightning damage.
Are we the baddies now?
We've been the baddies for a long time. Get with the program.
Oh, and also I need to advance the turn order. And I think that's actually all she's got there.
Oh, I think that was enough.
Alright, Tobias.
Tobias?
I'm here. Yeah, Tobias. Okay, I have 30 feet of movement. Boom.
By the way, as soon as Callisto's within his peripheral vision as a fly, he'll drop the concentration.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna run out of the room after Ulfgar. I'm going to go past him. And so what I'm going to do? First things first, I'm going to use Guiding Bolt on this hag right here.
Pew,
Okay.
pew.
On second level, which missed.
That misses.
Okay, don't make the damage. I burned my slot.
Yes, you did.
Great. And as my bonus action, I'm going to blow my dragon horn.
Okay. Awesome.
Toot toot magic flute.
Toot toot magic flute. Alright, it is this night hag's turn, and she is going to cast a spell. She is. So she kind of stares at Valia across the cauldron. And Valia is kind of overcome by this feeling of her kind of subconscious being gripped, and needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, she
just has to meet it.
okay. So alright, so she manages to kind of shake it off, and nothing happens there actually. So she's going to take the attack of opportunity from Aelia, and
Okay.
where does she want to move to?
I'll wait for you to actually move before I do the attack.
I think she's gonna move over there.
Okay. And then attack. Does 15 hit?
It does not.
Okay.
Okay, and that's her turn. And it is now Arokh's turn.
How Arokh's being hit by lightning doesn't feel very pleasant for him. And you might say he's slightly charged by this. And he's going to move.
You can feel the electricity in the air.
Oh yeah. You bet. He's going to move here.
Okay.
Pursuing this hack who hit him, maybe like this, and he's going to unleash his breath weapon.
Okay.
In this direction, aiming for this hack also.
Why? But there's people. Several people.
Yeah, minding Valia is on the way.
Can you get it so that it... how wide is the breath weapon, I guess?
It's either 30-foot wide cone or
Wait, you're doing
60-foot line.
Which one are you doing?
Well, I'm assuming he's doing the line, but like, I am also assuming... Okay,
If I wanted, I could cover the
yeah. Everybody dies. Okay. So they get dexterity saves.
Yeah.
Oh, I've already got the thing open. So first one fails. One further away succeeds, I think.
Yeah, his DC is 12.
Okay.
Yeah, and this time will be a lightning damage.
Okay.
So you might imagine that there's unintentionally charged.
It's redirecting.
All right. Ooh. There we go. Cool. Right, they have taken damage from that. And Aelia.
Aelia uses her channel divinity. Looks at this hag.
Mm-hmm.
Which, hold on, where is it? There it is. No, not turn undead. And uses her Path to the Grave ability. There you go. Which she's using an action. Choose one creature and cursing it until the end of her next turn. Next time anybody hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then it ends.
Nice. Okay, which one's she cursing?
The one right in front of her.
Okay. Put a thing on that token.
She's fully anticipating that she's likely to be the one to stab it next, and therefore she wants to make sure that it has vulnerability to this damage instead of resistance to it. And then I think your turn you can expel, increase your reach. No, that's not what she wants to do. And I think that's an action, isn't it? Yeah, that's an attack action. So I guess she is. Oh wait, she has a bonus action, I think, doesn't she? That's an action. That's an action. They're all actions.
Wait, hang on. I forgot to add one more. It was one more d6 for the Arokh's attack, right? Because of the horn.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
As a bonus action.
It is one d6, right?
I think so. Yeah, if that's what you have written down, that's what it is.
Great. She's going to cast Healing Word at level 1 on herself.
Okay. Take that off
as a bonus action, and she gets 6 healing. So
okay.
And that is her turn for now.
All right. Then it is this one's turn, and oh, not that.
Ooh, she gets the little skull and crossbones curse.
Sure, why not?
Oh, it's the one that's right in front of her too, huh?
Yep. Sorry. 1 second. Just deciding.
Sorry. Comments are entertaining.
Hang on. Let me look at one thing.
Oh gosh.
What?
We're all gonna die.
Whatever. You're fine.
Because these dragons are just gonna breathe us to death. Or the sisters are gonna lightning bolt us.
She says, oh, hang on. Okay, that's just... Oh, I have an idea.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Is it in the player's favor?
I much doubt it.
Okay.
Right, and this isn't even the final boss. We haven't even reached the final form.
She says to Aelia something. She says like, "That's a nasty little trick. I've got one of my own." And she She's going to step this direction.
Yeah.
And she's going to cast magic missile, actually. And she's casting it at a much higher level, though.
I was assuming that was probably going to happen.
She's going to ditch that and cast this. So she casts it at Aelia, and
so much for having a high AC.
and Aelia takes 15 damage.
15 force damage. All right.
From magic missile.
Search. Oops, I did that wrong. That was 48 minus 5, 33. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. All right, and it is Tinder's turn.
Excuse me.
Okay. Okay, that wasn't attack of opportunity because he wouldn't move from Tinder's range, right?
Right.
Right.
She stayed within range of everyone that was near her.
Okay, so she'll either way attack her with a multi-attack.
Okay.
Too close.
Those both hit.
She's vulnerable to that.
One bite. Oh. And let's say 2 wing buffets.
So the claws and the bite hit.
Oh, nice. Oh, very nice.
Okay, so we got 18. Oh, that's not her. That's her.
She has vulnerability to only the first claw, which had the nat 20.
Has, yeah. It's very useful. So that's...
Which, for those that are watching, if you don't know what that is, it means double damage. We are using Roll20. It is a website that you can visit.
There we go. Okay, she is looking hurt. I've hurt her feelings.
Is that all? Just some feelings.
All right. Is Tinder moving at all, or staying where she's at?
She's staying where she's at.
Okay.
The witch is no longer cursed.
All right. Thank you.
Or the night hag. Sorry.
Valia.
She is going to. I'm gonna have her move a little bit, and then she is going to bite or skew her hungry jaws.
Okay, that will hit.
Bite and claw.
Okay, that one does not hit.
Rats.
She get 3?
She's been using her bite and claw as her bonus action, so she still does get like one more attack.
Okay, then her warhammer.
Okay. That also misses.
Boo.
Okay.
Okay. And Kellisto.
I'm gonna move.
Yay!
Concentration, I have dropped. You are now back to yourself. As soon as you are within range and he sees a fly coming his way.
Good thing it was me.
Yep.
I'm gonna move to the other side of him.
Okay.
And I will... I guess hold my action. I have nothing I can actually do from here. Wait,
Or-
no, I can, right? Yes, I'm up above. How far above the hag am I? Like on the...
So this is like these mezzanine bits are 10 feet above the floor of this. So you could like
So I can get to this hag.
you could if you've got something with reach, like your thorn
I do.
whip would get it easily.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, that hits.
Nice.
Oh, that was a really nice roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you
That was
pulling her?
awesome.
Yeah, you know, I will pull her a little bit closer. At least to get her away from Aelia.
Alright, so she will move there. And then Ulfgar. I mean, I feel like Ulfgar has like, maybe I should have had you make a perception check, because if Kellisto was this tiny little fly, like you're keeping an eye out, like the corner of your eye for a little fly. Anyway, it's past now.
If it helps any, I could have just released it at the beginning of his turn, assuming that she would have gotten out by then, and then
Yeah.
she could have released her action to attack the witch. How far away can I do that? That's touch. Crap. Alright, so that's not going to work. Ulfgar calls to Aelia and says, how do you feel about being a bit bigger? And she just kind of gives him a nod, and he casts Polymorph on her.
What is she?
He turns her into a T-Rex.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or at least he attempts to. Am I being counterspelled? I know they're spellcasters, so...
Well, as you're offering a tap, yes.
Fuck.
You are being counterspelled. How many polymorphs do you have?
4.
Okay.
It's my highest level spells right now, because I can't cast any of the next spell level slot higher because I multi-classed.
Gotcha.
So that's... Boo. So that's down to 0. Okay. Bonus action. Aelia. To give her the same thing again. What do you call it? Inspiration. So that's another one going from him. Wait, that... Because Counterspell automatically does 3rd level and lower. He cast it at 3rd level. Shoot. Alright. Never mind. And I guess he stays there for the moment. He could probably... He's going to stay right there. That's it for Ulfgar.
Okie doke. So I want to look something up. I wonder if they have this on the spell thing. Oh, they do. Sorry, one moment.
Everybody always assumes I have Counterspell too. I don't. He's a Valor bard. And a multi-classed one at that.
So this lady here is going to cast another spell. Surprise, surprise.
Which one counterspelled him, by the way?
It would have been probably the lady closest to you.
Okay.
There's a thing going on where that's not as important.
Okay. Because there's a trio. They have magical trio powers.
Does she want to do that? I don't know if she wants. I think she's going to do this instead.
What is it?
So Valia needs to make a wisdom saving throw again, please. She feels like this kind of trepidation or just take hold of her psyche, and I don't know, we'll see. She manages to shake it off.
She's casting a spell on Valia.
Yes.
Valia needs to make a save.
Yep, a wisdom save. Sorry,
Oh no.
was I quiet?
I didn't even hear. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yep, so Valia needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Kellisto?
Just gotta open the right sheet.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
Alright, I'm still not used to the Valia. I'm just like, hey, that's not me.
Okay.
So it's like the night hag has awakened Valia's deepest fears, and they kind of create an illusionary manifestation of those fears that only Valia can see.
Oh, I know.
And
Oh, I wonder what that is.
A bunch of little Ulfgars going, oi, oi!
It's kind of like these fears are just shadows, like creeping up around Valia from the floor, and these kind of dark shapes that only Valia can perceive are clambering, and clutching at her, and she's overtaken by this feeling, and she becomes frightened, actually. Ulfgar in a speedo.
He might look quite well in a speedo, you don't know.
So she is frightened by this, which I'm pretty sure means that she needs to, on her next move, has to move frightened creatures. So she has disability on... Oh, sorry. She has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the hag is within line of sight, and she can't willingly move closer to the hag.
Okay.
Does she have to run away?
I don't think she does, actually.
She just can't move closer.
She just can't move closer.
To the one hag that's in front of her, right? Not
to the
all
hag that's
three.
in front of her. That's right.
Okay.
So, and with that, the hag is going to kind of move around over here. Oh, sorry, I hadn't advanced the turn order.
Which means she's got disadvantage to take that attack of opportunity.
So should she still attack anyway?
Do you think she would, though? I don't know.
I don't think she would if she was that afraid.
Well, I mean, she can. The rules don't say that she can't, so...
She'll just try to, like, stab at her on her way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that misses. Okay. That makes sense. That's true. Fear can cause you to lash out. That's
I would
a good
imagine
point.
she's probably swiping at these shadows that are...
That's true. All right, Tobias, it is your turn.
Widely flaming around with the hammer. Okay, I'm going to burn another second level slot.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm going to target this one next to Arokh
Okay.
with guiding bolt.
Do it.
Do it. Oh, come on. Orchid.
That hits.
That hit on a second level.
Alright.
And damage. And she will be glowing for the end of mine. For the next my turn.
Until somebody hits it. Hits her.
Yeah, so she's easier to hit. Easier to hit.
Sounds good.
For the
Are you
next-
staying up there? Are you moving?
Me? I'm kind of just going my way down.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Then it is this lady's turn. And I don't think that they have. Check one more thing. One more thing. Yeah, they don't have that. She's going to step here, and this time she's going to aim up. So
Uh-oh.
Okay.
She does the kind of lightning bolt, and she's gonna catch.
Just gonna hit the ceiling and cave it in on herself.
She's gonna try and catch Arokh and Ulfgar in this lightning bolt.
Tinder and
Oh, Tinder. Sorry. Yeah. So you get dexterity saving throws.
Okay, Ulfgar. Right.
Yeah, as Tinder's a large creature, large enough to be ridden, I feel like that's.
she's medium size.
And then how have people been riding her?
Who?
Tinder.
Both of your dragons are large size. If it was medium,
Oh
then
yeah,
they'd be
okay, yeah, size large. Okay.
yeah. It's
Just
just
say I ride Aelia, and she is medium.
It's true.
Sorry, this always confuses me.
What are you doing?
See, originally you said Arokh, and I'm like, well, maybe she could like rebound it.
Alright, so then Tinder, a dexterity saving throw for Tinder, please.
Dexterity saving throw. Good enough.
Maybe.
Yep, so you both take half damage from that.
So 14?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's her turn. Trying to think if she's gonna. She might take a step back. I'm just gonna step over here.
Dang it, I gotta zoom out now.
Sorry. And then it is Arokh's turn.
Let's go for a multi-attack.
Your first one should have advantage.
That's true.
Not all of them.
No, Guiding Bolt gives you an advantage on the first attack.
The first attack. Oh, okay, this better be good. Too close.
Hey, that first one you therefore get a nat 20. Look at that. See? It's good.
Look at that.
That one hits. That wing buffet hits. That one does not, and neither does tail slap. So we've got one claw and one wing buffet. And the claw is the critical hit.
Yay.
Okay. And
These hags are still looking just
no, they're hurt.
okay.
Some more than others. Like this one here does not look good. This one also does not look great.
Okay.
The other one, so. And Aelia's turn.
So Aelia will let's see here. Actually, oh. We'll see that she has taken the sense from Valia and feel like she needs to do something about that. And she is therefore going to back up 5 feet, or she's going to turn around, effectively going back, 5 feet, and then charge in at the lady. And she will be dropping her shield in this case, because obviously they've been casting lots of spells and her armor class is not really being helped by it. So she's going to two-handed spear attack this hag in hopes of hurting it bad.
All right.
Spear attack. Go.
She misses.
But she's next to Valia? I don't know what that means.
Oh god, hang on. I can't remember. I can never remember if it.
Let me look it up.
It's enemies within 5 feet of Valia, or I can never remember quite how it works.
Players.
I'm looking at her notes to see what it says.
While raging, your friends have advantage on melee attacks against any creature within 5 feet that is hostile to you.
Oh, okay. So I do not get advantage. Boo.
She got any bonus action?
She does. She's... She's going. Oh, that's a bonus action. She's going to try casting Sanctuary on herself. There you go.
Alrighty. So next is this lady over here, and she is going to cast Magic Missile one more time. Against Tinder. Or does she want to do it against Tinder?
Got a lot of targets.
Yeah, she does. Actually, she's gonna do this against Aelia. So let's see how many slots they've got left. Hang on 1 second.
She'll need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, for the sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Let's choose a new target. Okay, then let's do the wisdom saving throw first.
That does not succeed.
Okay, so she needs to choose a new target.
She could just lose the spell.
Hmm. Hmm.
Don't even.
Why? Hey,
You've
it's a
got two of
viable
your own
option.
mounts running around down there.
Alright, she's gonna target Tinder then. So this is she's rolling.
Damage
You are no
incoming,
fun.
Tinder.
What?
Damage incoming, Tinder.
So
Not
she
you.
Wow, that roll sucks.
Oh, nice.
She does 10 damage, and then she says, "You won't get me that easily." And you watch as she just very quickly fades before your eyes, and you can no longer see where she is.
Great.
Hmm. Hang on. Those deep sight?
I think that just allows you to see in magical darkness.
Magical darkness, yeah.
Alright, and it is Tinder's turn.
Indeed, it is.
Don't forget her damage from that magic missile.
Yeah, the 10 force damage.
Okay, unfortunately, she's not able to get this one who hurt her. Hang on, do I still have this?
How what?
I don't want the attack.
Last
I don't
damage?
have. Yeah, I don't have grab anymore.
Oh. Well, you still have multi-attack.
I do still have multi-attack. So, blast away with the clawing.
Okay. That one hits. So does that one. That does not.
And
That hits. And that does not. Alrighty. She takes some damage from that. Is Tinder staying where she's at?
Yes.
Yeah, go with
Yes.
yes.
Right, yeah,
He just said to be right back.
Yep. Alright, and Valia.
She can't get closer to that one. But do you think that she would move to the other one then?
To keep her rage going, she totally would.
Yeah.
She will do a bite claw.
That hits.
And then Hungry Jaws.
That also hits.
She gains 4 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
And that uses up her bonus action.
Okay. And then...
That misses.
Yeah, she was just in a little in too close.
Fine.
She can't use Hungry Jaws again until a short or long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously. Mouthful on night hag. Right. And Kellisto?
Yeah. I was actually just trying to look something up when it came Valia's turn.
Sorry.
It's okay. So I have a wand of...
Wand of what?
Never mind. Well, I have the Wand of Paralysis, and I was trying to see if I had a hand up for it, but I don't think.
Oh, there's if you just click on the eye on the above chat and then type up, I think just wand, and you'll probably see a Wand of Paralysis in there. Yeah, halfway down. That should tell you everything it does. That would be a very good wand.
Okay. Yeah, except for there we go. Apparently, my internet's very slow today.
Actually, I think it's roll 20 because it's been kind of slow for me, like pulling up spells.
Yeah. All right, so I am going to. Does it say how 60 feet?
I think that's everybody in here.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit that one with the Wand of Paralysis.
Let's have a look.
So
see.
they have to succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Seems like a good one for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she fails.
She's paralyzed for up to a minute. She gets a save every round.
Okay. Ouch.
And then I'm gonna move.
Owie.
At the end of each of her turns, she gets to make that save again.
Ulfgar. Can you counterspell once?
I don't know. Can you counterspell once? I don't know. It's still a spell being cast from a wand. It's not like an ability someone has.
Does counterspell work against wands? Hang on 1 second. Counterspell targets a creature casting a spell no matter the source, i.e. creature and item. So, she's gonna counterspell that.
Oh, hold on.
Are you getting denied again?
Yeah, apparently.
Is it
Paralysis.
What spell is it? Is it hold person?
Wand of Paralysis. Hang on. Let me look at this. It doesn't say whether it's... Huh.
Because that doesn't really give it a level to go against.
Right.
Oh well, I guess you're not gonna be able to counterspell.
Yeah, that's too bad.
You know what? I do feel kind of shitty about doing it now because actually, yeah, I take that back. She's not going to because I should have said that before I made the save, before I rolled for it. So, I take that back. Ulfgar, it is your turn. She is paralyzed.
Okay.
That is my mistake.
Ulfgar casts a spell.
This room is just full of spells like flying across. It's like a magic battle of,
And just for the sake of
wizards.
it, I'm going to highlight the one. Where is it? Hold on. There it is. That's the spell that he's going to be casting for those that are watching. So, do you want to counterspell?
Can I tell who you're aiming the spell at?
He seems to be aiming in an area on the floor.
Then sure.
But you need to make a perception check for that. I don't know who's counterspelling it. You tell me.
Well, it's going to be this lady here is going to be counterspelling.
Okay, so it's counterspelled. The spell is lost.
Okay.
And with that, he's very disappointed. He can't seem to do anything.
Are you going to cry, little dwarf?
Says
the losing side.
On the plus side, he's forcing them to burn spell slots by burning his spell slots.
For sure.
That was an action, wasn't it, for that one as well? That was an action. So all he can do is bonus action. Fudge. All right. Aelia still has her inspiration. So he's not going to give her inspiration again. He will inspire Valia. Something that can't be counterspelled, at least.
True that.
And just because it's gone, it disappeared a while ago. There we go. And then Ulfgar backs up and closes the door.
What the fuck?
He's gonna cast a freaking spell. He's gonna cast it so they can't see it. Okay.
All right.
He's gotta do.
He's like, I'm doing this in private. Goddammit! Don't come in,
That's a
Mom.
plot twist.
Right.
He actually doesn't close the door. He just goes behind it. Okay.
Fair enough. So this lady down here is going to get another con save to see if she can break free of the paralysis, and no, she cannot. Well done, lady. That's fantastic. Exactly. Can a dwarf get some privacy around? And Tobias, it is your turn.
Hey, he's got to go poo sometimes, right? There's not been a single toilet in this whole campaign.
What? There was at the beginning.
Okay. So you have a paralyzed hag down there that you will automatically crit on if you hit with a melee attack.
Does the paralyze goes away?
Mm-hmm. No, it's still there. She is still paralyzed. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. Automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
It sounds like Chatter have his lucky day.
He has no excuse to miss. That's what I'm saying here.
Okay, so I'm stabbing the hag.
Not seeing anything in chat.
Hang on, because I wanted to to cast the the green flame blade. No, that's not it. Sorry, force of habit. So it hits regardless, right?
24.
Yes, that hits.
And it is a critical, so you get to roll an extra 1d6. It's magic. It's all magic damage. This is good stuff. Trust me. Most of us have been doing like half damage against them.
Okay, now that will be end of my turn.
Okay. Then this lady here is going to move around here.
Kashcah, just a heads up, you deleted one of the girls from the order.
And probably she will provoke attack of opportunity from Tinder.
Sure. Say again.
When you invisibled one of your...
Yeah, it shows up for me.
Okay. That's cool. I didn't know it did that. Okay, sorry. I just didn't want you to miss her turn.
Yep,
I was trying to be fair about it.
Right. Yeah. Attack of opportunity from Tinder.
I can choose any attack.
Yeah.
Except for fire breath.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can't multi-attack, but yeah, that misses. And then you guys need to make dex saving throws, please.
Everyone?
Valia and Tinder. There is a lightning bolt coming your way.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
So Valia succeeds, clearly. So she's going to take half of this damage. This one better be better than the last crappy roll I had. It's still not that great. Those ones. Jesus.
Yeah, Tinder's gone.
It's better than half, so it's above average.
Okay.
26 force damage. Ouch.
Alright, I'll put Tinder on the GM live for now, so I can bring her back later.
Oh, Tinder goes poof.
On the next full rest.
Crap. That's 2 of us down and none of them.
How is it? How are 2 of you down?
There's sickly Callisto got capped in the round 2.
She was locked
doesn't
in a
really count.
cage. Jesus.
She was in a metal cage and got electrocuted. It was a bad thing.
So that's I think that's her turn. Let me just look at one thing. Okay. That's her turn. And Arokh's turn.
Okay, so slashing away.
Advantage and
Yep.
crits.
Yeah, basically. You should really hit on a lot of these.
There's gonna be a lot of
That
dice.
hits. That hits. That also hits. That also hits. And so does that.
Alright, so you get to roll an extra 1. You get to roll an extra 2d6 and an extra 2d8.
Alright, let me add these up.
Gotta add them all and have it.
9, 24. Alright. She is still standing.
Yay for wand of paralysis.
She looks really bad shape though.
Good.
Admittedly, she probably looked really bad shape when we first saw her.
And Aelia.
True that.
Yeah. Aelia is going to attack. With her 2-handed spear. Doing a nat 30. Jesus. These spirit...
I don't know. I mean, that might hit. Let me double check.
These spirit infestations are ridiculous. All right. Click that. It just makes it easier because you know it's a crit anyway. 19 spear damage. Piercing damage. Piercing.
Yeah, you finish her.
Okay. And then she casts a spell at level 2. She's going to cast Healing Word on herself. Even though it's crap, she needs all the healing she can get. That did not do an extra d4. So let me roll an extra d4. Hold on. For the level up. Oh, nice. 9 points of healing. And then she is going to move over here. Yeah, right there. That's where she's going to move. And she's done. I took away the extra spell. I did.
Okay, so next is...
I didn't heal her 9.
The lady who was invisible is going to become visible again because she's casting. So she appears here and she screams, "No!" Really angry that you murdered her sister. And she's going to lightning bolt. She's really pissed off at Aelia.
Yep.
So she's doing a lightning bolt straight across the room.
Oh boy.
So a dexterity saving throw from Aelia and Arokh.
Okay, Aelia.
Wasn't Arokh is like directly under her?
But she's not at the full height of the mezzanine. She's like on the stairs.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So wait, that's Aelia's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you both succeed anyway.
So we take half damage, I would guess.
Yeah. Half of... come on, me. Do the thing right. Half of 25.
25.
Okay. 12?
Yep.
Okay. Hit points go up, hit points go down, hit points go up, hit points go down. They keep going down more than they're going up.
And then she's gonna move over there.
Kashcah allows us to round down half damage on our players.
Yeah.
She's gracious.
I round down on the bad guys as well.
Oh crap.
It's fair for you guys, it's fair for them. We just round down in general. She moves over there. And Valia.
She is going to try to hit that hag next to her with her warhammer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That
And
hits.
I'm going to add... oh, never mind. I'm not going to add it yet. Because I can only use the inspiration once, right?
Yes. You're gonna do more Warhammer attacks?
Yeah.
It's not really worth it on that one.
Nope. So she gets 3, right?
She can do a bite claw.
Yeah, it's her bonus. She can do a bite claw. That hits.
And then you
This one I'm going to add the...
D8.
what is it? 1D.
1d8, yeah.
Nice.
Yay!
Alright, cool. She takes some more damage. She's not looking so great. And is Valia staying where she is?
Yes.
Alrighty. Then Kellisto, it's your turn.
I'm going to move over to... Actually, I guess I'll move over to the, this hag. And I will do my thorn.
Nice. That hits. Are you pulling her
Which
in?
one?
I'm sorry?
Are you pulling her in?
No. I'm just going to hit her.
Which one? This one?
No, this one. The one next to Valia. It was too far. She was too far from to move. And then I think I'm going to perform... What is Aelia at in her hit? Like how many?
She's about
does
half.
she have?
She's not quite below half, but she's about half.
I think I have it as a bonus action. I'll
Healing word is a bonus action.
yeah, I'll do that healing word on her. Sorry, I was looking at Valia's. I'm like, why is it not there?
If only to hit what mattered. That would be good. So I get 10. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Hit points back up.
Okay. And I take it that's everything? For Kellisto?
Correct.
Okay. Ulfgar.
Ulfgar casts a spell.
So we can take that later.
And he now has greater invisibility upon himself.
Ooh.
And he proceeds to walk around the door and go down to this square here. Yeah, I think that's probably what he'd do. Yep, he's just going to move the rest of the way because, I mean, he spent his action doing that. He could do... No, he can't do any other spells because he doesn't have any bonus action ones for this stuff. Yeah, that's an action. All right, he's done. That's all.
And Tobias.
You move my mount away.
Your mount is right next to you. He's right there. No, stop. She will kick you.
Yeah, she will be not willing. Okay, I'm going to mount Arokh. And I'm going to blast one guiding bolt onto this one hag.
Okay.
On first level. That's not this shit. This guiding bolt.
That hits.
Oh, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one. That also hits.
Thanks for the host, Molthulu. That's pretty good damage.
It's much better than the previous two ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty hurt.
And she's glowing.
Right, so it is now her turn, actually. And she is pretty pissed off as well.
Probably at Aelia, I would guess, because Aelia killed her. And I'm just guessing. Everybody's attacking everybody right now, so.
It's free for all.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what she would do? Hang on 1 second, let me check one last thing.
Why are you laughing?
I want to see what... Okay.
Cast Revivify. Power word heal.
She casts a spell on Aelia, and Aelia needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Sorry, Valia, not Aelia.
Oh,
sorry.
Valia.
Sorry.
Okay.
Lightning bolts for everyone. She succeeds, and at that, like the hag kind of like bares her teeth in frustration, and will then fade into invisibility. Who knows?
By the way, is Valia afraid of anything anymore?
I would say not.
Okay.
Well, the thing that she was afraid of died, so.
Just wanted to be sure it was the same. It was the one I was thinking it was.
Yep, it was that lady. So. And Arokh's turn.
Arokh will jump up with Tobias on his back, right next to the hag.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to unleash his breath weapon of lightning in point blank.
Alright, go on then, finish her.
You miss. All ones. Here it comes. Oh no, that's...
Okay, she is dead. Alright. So... Aelia. Or anything else Arokh would like to do, I guess. Bonus actions.
for Arokh.
Mm-hmm.
Arokh does not have any bonus actions. That's the issue with this build.
Okay. Then Aelia.
Let's see. She goes here. She's gonna try attacking the area where she thinks the hag is. Which actually, hold on, from here, she'd probably want to go there. And then charge up to this square, attacking that one. So she's going to move over here, and then charge forward, trying to attack this space, thinking that might be where the hag is.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously she's going to get disadvantage even if she is there, but she's still going to try. Yeah, this is Aelia. And two-handed spear. Doesn't matter. She misses regardless. And how far away was that?
Sadia's dead. I can remember.
That's 35. She can move 5 more feet. That's all she does.
Okay. Valia?
She's just looking for the last hag.
The last hag.
Yeah, she's just gonna hold her action because she doesn't know where the thing is.
How about Kellisto?
Callisto will also hold her.
Ulfgar?
Ulfgar's gonna work
Ulfgar?
he's gonna work his way down. He's gonna do a double move though. So you could do like go that far. So he's gonna run out there, and that's gonna be about all he's gonna do. Besides looking for her, but.
And Tobias?
What I could do? That's the question.
I should have thought this out better. You don't know that it's Ulfgar that just charged in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily it's not like smoky anymore, otherwise you'd see like movement through the smoke.
Yeah, I could. Either way, I'm going to burn my last 3rd level slot.
Oh.
Spirit Guardians.
Okay, so that's 15 feet from you. Okay, thank you.
Ulfgar starts burning.
Whoops.
And let's do the Arokh's turn as well.
So before Arokh gets a turn, actually, something happens. You see a smoldering in the corner where these kind of children are. Oops. And you see the hag become visible, and she's holding the straw girl in one hand, in one clawed hand, and the clay little clay creature, little clay child in the other hand. and the straw girl seems to be smoldering. Like there's wisps of kind of smoke coming up from her. And she says, "That's enough." She says,
So she wants to use the dolls as leverage.
"Yeah." She says, "You can go on if you want, but you're not taking me." And she's got an action held. So Arokh.
Arokh will move a little bit closer with Tobias on his back.
She says, "Don't do that." She says, "One more step closer and I'll finish them both."
And she is in the range of the Spirit Guardians.
You're doing it. She's threatening the children.
So you're gonna...
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm going to move to
Roll
to
the
this-
damage for the Spirit Guardians, and I'll roll her wisdom.
It's 3d8.
What's your DC?
My DC is 17.
Okay. So she, it doesn't finish her. She says, "Last chance." She says, "Back up now."
No.
Okay. So she murders both of those dolls. She drags her claws across the clay doll's face and throat, and you watch as it's like it had formed itself a little mouth, and you watch as it like gasps for breath from this little mouth, and then just like collapses to the floor in kind of this puddle, of clay, kind of like losing some of its cohesion, and the straw doll, the smouldering that you saw from it bursts into flames, and the flames just engulf her, and you hear her screaming as she becomes ash.
Yeah, Tobias did this because he doesn't he's not convinced that those are real child's children. Sorry, my English is bad. Sorry.
Well, they're not now.
And she, with her free hand, now she has both free hands actually, she grabs at the other one. And I'm going to give him a dexterity saving throw to get out of her grasp, because he was not already grabbed. 1 second, let me get to that sheet. It's a straight roll. Okay. So she now has the last one in her grasp. Okay, Aelia.
I'm trying to think what Aelia would do in this situation. And I would like others' input on this as well.
She'd be really mad.
Yep, and I feel that she would try using her disarming ability and getting the child out of her hand as a possibility. I don't think she would straight up give up, though. But I don't know. Would she just hold her action, or would she charge in for the disarm and risk it?
I think she would charge in and risk it. I could be wrong.
Because she is now holding the child, yes?
Yeah, she has. It's the monkey with the unicycle.
Mm-hmm. Shit. It's all if she can hit, though. She has to hit. She only gets one attack.
Yeah, I mean, the night hag is like on her last legs.
Right.
She has like very, very little health left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she would charge and try and disarm as well as attack, because it's an attack. If it hits, she gets the option to disarm. Gosh, I hope it works. Okay.
So she's trying to like basically disarm her of
Yes.
this child. Okay.
Yep. So there's the hit. Come on. 21.
That hits.
Okay, let me do the disarming info.
The creature with a weapon attack. Superiority die to attempt to disarm it. Force it to drop one item of your choice. Yep, definitely.
The child. Or the monkey.
The target must make a strength saving throw. On a fail. Okay. Alright, so she needs to make a strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. And DC is 8 plus her proficiency, which is currently 3, so that's 11 plus strength or dex bonus.
Sorry.
Oh, wait.
I just realized as well that she's taken damage from the Spirit Guardians when it's not the end of her turn. So we'll just move that forward to the end of her turn when it happens.
So she's actually got a DC of 8 plus 3 plus 6. 17. What did she roll? 19. Okay, so she succeeds, but she does take damage from the spear being 9.
Okay. Hang on one second. Let me just read. Cast a spell. Affected creatures.
Oh, and she gets the
halved.
Hold
Creature
on.
enters the area for the first time, or its turn, or on a turn starts there. Okay.
And hold on, she gets to add in the superiority die as well, which is a D8. So that's a total of 23 piercing damage. I don't know that there's anything else there she can do. Lunging attack, commander strike, martial adept, repose. No, that's separate.
Is it dead?
No. I think Kashcah would say it's dead.
So is that the end of your damage, or?
That's the end of the attack. I'm seeing if there's any bonus actions she could do. I don't think so, unless it's healing. Wait, there is something she can do. Bonus action Sanctuary on the child.
Okay. All right. So she drops. I'm trying to decide how to do this.
Why did I think of that to begin
with? I keep clicking on the wrong token. Come on. Okay. She drops the monkey / child, and I mean, I think I'll ask you, Vallen, how does Aelia want to do this?
She pins her to the wall The child drops. She casts the spell. It cradles the child as it falls.
You are finishing the night hag though. So how would you like to finish?
Just piercing her straight to the wall.
Gotcha. Okay.
Aelia's
right,
shouting the charge.
Got it. Alright, and the night hag is dead.
And Aelia instantly cradles the poor thing and probably starts to cry because of the loss of the two. And tries to figure out at that point how she can still save this poor creature.
Okay. Alright, and I'm gonna clear turn order because we are done with that combat.
Wow. That's some heavy stuff. Excuse me.
I can put all these spells away. Thank God.
Ulfgar moves over, becomes visible, and tries to console Aelia and checks the children to see what's left of them. Obviously just singed remains, I would imagine, of one and crumbled of the other.
Yeah.
And he asks Aelia, what do you think happened to the children? Do you think their souls are gone? Aelia, being more an expert, I don't know what she would know.
Aelias. So do you think Aelia believes that they were children? I mean, she was kind of acting a bit like
there's a possibility for it, and the fact that even if those weren't children, that they would be destroyed in such a manner by, just the whole act is abhorrent to her.
Okay.
Whether or not they were children or not, and she assumes the worst in this case because I guess she doesn't know yet.
So she says, if they still had souls, the soulmonger has them now.
And is the monkey still alive?
The monkey is still alive, yeah.
So the witches or the hags are all dead.
The hags are all dead. Yeah.
But this little construct with the kid's soul is still kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Ulfgar tries speaking to it to see if it can actually speak. Can you talk? Because I think it's the only one that didn't talk before.
Yeah.
He kind of the monkey looks up at you both, like, and just eyes of like complete sadness, and opens its mouth to say something, and just kind of and these little puffs of stuffing kind of puff out as it tries to talk, and then with its little squeaky wheel kind of goes over, and it's got these kind of long monkey arms, that almost drag on the floor, and just kind of like paws at the remnants of its friends. Kind of like picks its fingers up and looks at the ash from the straw girl.
Well, Ulfgar, I guess, says at this point, we have yet to face the soulmonger. I only hope we can reclaim the souls that it's taken.
This, and the monkey then kind of like digs in. It's got like a seam down the side, and it you see it kind of stuffing its fingers into the seam down its side and kind of like digs around in there for a minute, and then
Ulfgar's like, no, don't pull out this stuff and you'll make it worse.
and he takes out there's a little wooden token that is shaped or carved to represent an ear, and hands it to Aelia, looking up at her with kind of big eyes, and hands her this token.
And she just holds her hand down to it, obviously seeing it's trying to give her something.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So it freely gives her this token.
And what is it?
It's a little piece of wood, like, like probably this size, like a bit smaller than an egg size. Yeah. And it's just it's carved to look like an ear.
And she says, "Thank you. What am I supposed to do with this?"
He just kind of stares at her, like, and then, like, he'll pat his mouth with, like, one of his hands and shake his head.
Says, "I understand you can't speak. Is there a way that you can speak to me with this?"
He shakes his head again.
And she says, "Is this just a treasure that you just want me to have?"
Nods his head.
I'm going to jump down and peek from beneath Ulfgar's shoulder what's going on.
And she'll take it and put it in like her vest, and then she'll reach down and she'll gently pick up the little monkey.
Okay.
And she'll put it on her back.
Okay. The monkey kind of like has to grab on, right? Like, because it's just.
Well, she's got a bunch of barding on as well, so and she'll kind of arrange a few things back there so that it's easier for it to hold on. She said, "You stay with me. You're not going far anymore." And she says, "I'm protecting this one, and I'll not put it in danger."
So, do you want to take it with us?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not staying here. So, she now has a new turret. So to speak. But not as quite like the old one. In this case, I think she just feels like she needs to protect it and keep it safe. Ulfgar, for one, is looking really sorry for himself. Like, he's completely failed what he was attempting to do and keep the children safe. Thinking keeping them out here would have been safer than taking them in the rooms, when in fact it probably would have been the other way around. But
I agree with Ulfgar.
Ulfgar asks Kellisto, "Is your twin gone?"
She looks over and she's like, yeah. I guess we don't need the key anymore.
Aye.
But I think we all need a rest before we open up that green door.
Aye.
That's my suggestion.
I agree.
Maybe the room with the levers would be the safe.
Room with the levers?
And the candles.
No, because there's still a lever that we didn't pull.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we could just stay out here then.
That's fine. We'll just stay out here. And Valia, would you mind gathering the night hags and putting them off in the side there so that they're not near us? And I'm sure she'd totally pat them down for any goods that they might have.
Goods.
Yep.
Okay.
She would also throw them into, if she could, the room that's up.
That's upside down with the blades.
Yes.
That works.
It's like putting them in a veggie
blender.
Will it blend?
In the Night Hag's case, absolutely.
But before that, we might go and search their bodies.
That's what Valia was
she
doing.
would do it as each one. I mean, you guys can search too, but she would search each one before she threw.
Mm-hmm. So here's what they have, right? Actually, that's the one that killed the children. She has a little pouch. She has this kind of larger bag that looks like it's made of something questionable, and an iron ring with 8 keys on it. And she has these tarnished gold coins that were covering her eyes as well. This one here has she has this string of small teeth around her neck. You also now kind of notice, and it's kind of difficult to see before because they were wearing, these like that big kind of cloaky dress thing. But you now notice that one of her legs is actually a peg leg. And she has a pouch that she wears around her neck, as well as the string of teeth, that also looks like it's made from a questionable material, and that has some stuff in it, and she has tied to her rope belt a larger bag as well. And then the last one, so this one here, has the bag sewn over her head. It's no longer, previously it was squirming, and now it is no longer squirming. And she has a bag, a larger bag that she has tied to her belt as well. And she has some stuff in her pockets. She has this, first she has 3 fingers, severed fingers in her pockets that look like they belong to goblins, probably. And then the other thing that she has is in her pockets is a lustrous black gem.
Do you think Valia would rip off the bag on the head?
No.
Oh, that's right. That was the one that scared her as well.
No, I don't think it was. But I don't think she'd bother. I think she'd just be disgusted by them. She'd just throw them in the room as after she got whatever she could out of their pocket.
Okay.
And the bags or bundles they're carrying or whatever.
Yeah, so the larger bags look like they're made of stitched flesh. Yummy.
Indeed.
Are you going to look in any of the bags or the pouches?
Yes.
Okay. So the pouch that this one was carrying has in it another lustrous black gem, and the pouch that this one was carrying has 5 really shiny black marbles, as well as the same looking kind of lustrous black gem that you found on the other two. When you open any of the larger bags, it's kind of stitched shut. So you try to open it and you discover that they're kind of stitched shut.
She'll use her claw and just kind of claw.
Okay.
The stitches.
There's this like incredible almost like a scream that issues from the bag. It feels like the bag is like tugging on Valia's soul.
Oh, she will pull that thing shut as fast as she can. And she will ask if there's a rope that she can tie it back up.
Valia or Aelia has a rope.
And she will avoid the rest of them.
Okay.
The verb. So cute.
Alright, and then they're going in the grinder?
Yup.
Yarp.
Alright. So yeah, there's this kind of splattering of gore, right? As when Valia chucks them into this room, they immediately kind of with the reverse gravity just hit the ceiling, and the whole ceiling ends up shattering, and it reveals underneath, as you kind of saw through the gap, this giant metal blade that's spinning at enough of a pace to just splatter Night Hag across the room.
Nice.
Okay. So, time to sleep. Valia just kind of takes her hands and kind of goes like, and walks.
Job's done.
Ulfgar sets up shop.
Okay.
All that's coming in for a sleep. Come and get it. Aelia snugs in with the little monkey in her arms.
I'll take the first watch.
Cannot we rest like in this room with the food?
Nope.
Callisto and Valia, I'll take the first watch.
Ulfgar will take the last. And Aelia.
Okay, looks like I am in the middle as always.
Seems to be the way we do things.
If you want it different one, you gotta speak up fast, quicker.
Minced hag. Minced butt. Oh, brother. Oh. Okay. So, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. We'll call it there while you guys are resting.
Did you get all the stuff written down or whatever, Callisto, from... Okay. Okay. Well. We're rested.
Yeah. And I think we're going to call this session there because you guys do level up now. So, yay! Start your next level at science says yes.
Of course, we're resting. I'm going to bring back Tinder, just to be on the safe side.
Yep. So let's just bring her back now.
There we go. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in for Tomb of Annihilation. Tune in next time for more death and destruction as we find out what's behind the green door. it might be a very short episode. Because I have a feeling...
Oh no, you guys made fairly short work of those night hags, relatively. A brand new car!
Brand new car, indeed, yes. It's brand new car!
A holiday in the Bahamas!
You get an old shoe. Wah, 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 wah. And it's a mimic! Yay!
What, the brand new car is a mimic?
Maybe. Everybody gets in the car. It's a mimic. Alright. Well, thanks again, everybody. We'll see you next time. And bye.
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 Bye.